muito diálogo, pô. Tá
The
doido.
Adepti vanquished the demons. The Millelith fought valiantly. And Wang Sheng Funeral Parlor was responsible for purifying the diseased and sending off the spirits of the dead. That is how the border between life and death was maintained during the war. And it effectively prevented further incidents from happening.
That's right. 1 point for the consultant. But despite our deep-rooted connection, it still took me quite a while to actually convince him.
Ele estava preocupado com seu karma?
You know him pretty well, huh?
This matter is out of my control, so I need to be cautious.
True, but I've kept that in mind too. That's why everyone here today is in one way or another acquainted with elemental power. Besides, it'll only be for a short while as we dine together. There won't be any lasting consequences.
But I didn't expect there to be so many people.
There's no need to worry, Conqueror of Demons. We're not feeling anything unusual so far. Our young exorcist over here is protected by his pure yang energy, so he's probably the most resilient.
That's not the same. And did you just toss your carrots into my bowl? Hey, don't look away.
Huh? What?
I'm siding with Chongyun. I saw that too. You're lucky Guoba isn't here today. He hates seeing people being picky with their food. If he'd seen that, he'd definitely make you eat all your carrots.
E ele não gosta de cenoura?
Guoba would do that? Is he that uncompromising? But now that I think of it, Xianglin told me that Guoba used to be the stove god.
It sounds like you've heard the rumors.
Você parece bem quieto hoje, está tudo bem? Não está acostumado a estar em volta de tantas pessoas.
I'm doing fine. Not long
Percebendo.
ago, before Lantern Rite, I met an old friend. Thanks to his help, things have been a lot more stable than before.
É bom ouvir isso. De tudo que você não come para pai, um velho amigo. A gente sabe que é um velho amigo, né?
Right! Wait, what?
O vento?
Seeds of story, brought by the wind.
Quem é que esse aí?
Cultivated by time.
Ó, o pai não sabe, hein?
Did Paimon just unconsciously complete the thing? That voice. Could it be?
Deve ser... A porta se abriu?
If I'm not mistaken, there's someone knocking at the door.
Não ouvi nada.
Don't just sit there, Zhongli. Go welcome our guest in. No such need. I'm coming in.
Ó quem é. É o Bennett, não é? Essa voz. A porta tá aberta. Não é.
Finally let me in.
É o Vente, é o bardo.
Hello, hello. No matter if we've met before or not, this moment marks a brand new encounter. Old friends and new.
É o bardo.
Lantern
Eu
Rite.
também errei, cara.
Oh, it's the tone deaf bard.
É o bardo. É o arconte de
He
mistérios.
seems to carry a valiant breeze wherever he goes. It looks like we're gonna be friends. Fate has brought us together, so come on, take a seat and be my guest. Help yourself. Oh, I'll ask
Por isso que
them
tinha
for
uma cadeira
another set of
faltando,
company.
pô.
This young lady here is as bright as a fresh bouquet of flowers in the morning's rising sun. She no doubt is the one with the most authority here.
Com maior autoridade.
Whoa, these dishes look amazing. Is it really okay for me to
E
join
assentou.
in? All right, I'm digging in. Huh, it's you. Oh, isn't this Genyu? Genyu?
Oh, não. Ele vai falar o apelido dos...
Yep. Now that I've taken a closer look,
Ele falou o
you're
apelido.
a fan of Genyu's works, aren't you? I met Xingqiu at a light novel convention. How I wish we'd met sooner. I never expected that there'd be another person in this world who could interpret Genyu's new novel as thoroughly as I could. Venti, you're being too humble. Considering your poetic talent, your fundamentals are way more impressive.
Could this new guest be Master Xingqiu's friend?
Ele é um antigo amigo meu também, parece que ele se lembra.
Yeah! Xiao, you remember me too, right? We had a chat not long ago.
Yes, yes.
Pra quem sabe, ele deve saber que ele é
Monsters
uma coisa
become
de
more active
mocidade,
than
né, velho?
usual as we get closer to Lantern Rite. I was patrolling Dihua Marsh a few days ago when I happened to run into this.
You've already forgotten? I'm a bard, remember? And bards go around singing wherever they like.
Oh, right. And this bard was performing in Dihua Marsh. It was a moving melody, and it made me feel relaxed and at ease. I couldn't help but stay and listen.
Thank you for your patronage.
Então foi assim que aconteceu, entendo.
I understand now too.
Não é possível que
I'm
ele...
Zhongli, currently working at the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor.
A pessoa tem
It's a
lança,
pleasure
você não
to
é uma
meet
fonte,
you,
é a
new
pessoa.
friend.
And I'm his boss. Oh, and if there's anything unsatisfactory, let me know anytime.
That's very considerate of you.
Oh? No wonder. Only a boss as savvy and reliable as you would be able to hire such an impressive consultant.
Oh, you're too nice, Venti. Not to brag, but our consultant truly is impressive. His knowledge extends across the stars and the land, and there's nothing throughout history that he doesn't know. From the sophisticated way he speaks, it's hard not to suspect that he could very well be an adeptus in disguise.
Ih, rapaz.
Xiao, you're an adeptus. Do you think it might be possible?
Sorry. I'm only good at conquering demons. I'm afraid I don't have much knowledge in that matter.
Really?
Limão, hein?
But Paimon thinks you're super knowledgeable.
Paimon, entra na jogada.
Huh? Oh, right! Xiao's a warrior. He doesn't come to the city very often, so it's, pretty normal for him to not know anything. Yeah.
Eh? Really? I've actually heard a few things about Mr. Zhongli
Ih,
before.
rapaz. O que
The
será que ele
guests in the
ouviu?
tavern talked about this refined and courteous man who, instead of having wine at Mondstadt's finest tavern, ordered a cup of hot tea with the most complex name.
Ih,
Now that you
rapaz.
mention it, I seem to recall that there indeed is a musician like yourself in Mondstadt. I've heard that he's elegant and amiable, his works witty and vibrant. It's no overstatement to regard him as the best bard
Mas
in
ele é um
Mondstadt.
arconte, pô.
Now you're making me embarrassed. I would say that Mondstadt's poetry is a little run-of-the-mill sometimes. There's one I heard a while back that went, "The old house is renewed, welcoming the spring breeze, awakening old memories." The meaning's there, but the word choices are unimaginative, and there's a distinct lack of literary flair.
I think so too. The composition needs a little jazzing up. If I were to give it a go, I'd
Será
make
que o Bardo vai
it
cantar pra gente?
an old melon on a vine, a new flower that grows fine.
Oh, good one! It feels unique and has a nice ring to it.
You have great taste, Venti. I was afraid about you. Let's shake hands.
Ué,
Of course, of course.
Hey, Shincho. Mind lending me a few books when we get back? Pick out some well-written ones. I don't know if it's my own lack of literary knowledge, but I couldn't tell the difference between those two.
I don't think it's your fault.
Chongyun's right. It's not our fault.
Paimon, assiste e aprenda. Isso vai ser útil, né? Para os seus apelidinhos feios.
Oh, you have a point. But speaking of, why is the tone-deaf bard here? Are you here to take part in Lantern Rite too?
I heard that Liyue will be hosting a Lantern Rite music festival this year. As a musician myself, how could I possibly resist the temptation to come take a look? Or listen. Getting to know other musical styles is essential to sparking inspiration, don't you think?
Mas festival de música não foi planejado antecipadamente?
As for the Fontaine friend who hosted the festival, I saw him near Stone Gate the other day. The Iridescence tour has finally been held successfully for once, so I had to congratulate him.
Obrigado, ele deve estar muito agradecido.
Don't think anything of it. By the way, I was watching as you entered Shinyue Kiosk, but no one seemed to notice me. Should I say that it's because I'm an expert in hiding, or that a certain someone deliberately ignored the sound
Ih,
of the wind?
rapaz. Ih.
Whenever Lantern Rite comes around, Liyue Harbor becomes bustling with
Ele sabe de alguma
activity.
coisa, hein?
People are all busy watching the lanterns and strolling around the shops, and they might just go travel somewhere on a whim. It is rather difficult to predict another's whereabouts. The festival is in full swing and proceeding smoothly, and we're all gathered here with friends, new and old. This is no doubt a wonderful occasion worth celebrating. To come together with all of you at the beginning of the year, one can't help but be filled with joy. In a moment like this, I propose we raise a glass together. In my case, tea in lieu of wine.
Very well said, Mr. Zhongli. That was exactly what I wanted to say. Now I'm getting a little self-conscious. I didn't cause you too much trouble barging in like that, did I? We usually drink wine during occasions like this over in Mondstadt, but since Mr. Zhongli insists on drinking tea, I'll give a toast with tea too. Everyone, thanks for the treat.
You're welcome. As the host of this gathering, I hope everyone enjoys the food and drinks. May this year be better than the last.
Este ano seja melhor que o
Considering that everyone
anterior.
may have other matters to attend to later, sticking to tea seems like a good idea. All of a sudden, they started proposing toasts. Should
Tchau,
we?
e tchau. Tchau quer falar alguma coisa.
What's with the urgency?
Você já terminou de comer? Gostaria de encaminhar? Eu comi demais. Você faria alguma caminhada comigo?
Sure.
Have you two finished eating?
Claro.
It's always nice to have a breath of fresh air after a meal. Helps with digestion. Paimon will come too.
É, Shell, sempre que você ainda está com fome, não é?
Yeah?
Não se preocupe, voltaremos logo.
Okay then. Don't forget to come back.
Vai ser só eu e ele. Ok, Paimon. Vamos dar aquela caminhada, né?
Are you all right?
Eu que deveria estar te perguntando isso.
It's hard to describe.
Não está familiarizado, né? Com reuniões desse tipo?
It's not that. There were those among the Adepti who loved gatherings and idle chit-chat. Sometimes they would call up a few others for a drink. Even I got dragged along to their gatherings many times. The Adepti all have their specialties, making most of them proud and arrogant. Everything they say is straight from the heart. It never gets too complicated. But this time...
Entenda, é culpa do Zhongli. É tudo culpa do Vent. É do
That's not what I
Zhongli.
meant. Or perhaps I should say Rex Lapis is really good at adapting to human life. You could say that he actually enjoys doing so. And that's something I might never be able to do.
Você não precisa ser como ele, seja você mesmo.
That does sound like something you would say. No matter. I know my circumstances. Whenever I think of the ordinary conversations I've had with you, it feels strangely novel.
Estranho de uma forma boa?
Yes. The parlor director went out of her way with the invitation, so it was difficult to turn her down. I had made mental preparations before agreeing to come. She told me that all the guests today would be acquainted with elemental power. And I knew that you would be here. But I didn't expect the other guests to be...
Ninguém poderia ter adivinhado.
General Capices always said that we should live in the present and enjoy every pleasant surprise. Perhaps that's what I should do with what I'm feeling now. But I think he meant designing clothes for those around him. The clothes were intricately designed, but inconvenient to wear. Brother Bosacius never tried to hide his distaste in front of him. Rex Lapis did like his designs and even collected quite a few. The outfit he wears now was also designed by General Capices himself. I never saw him wear this during the war. I didn't expect him to start wearing it later.
Oh, here you are.
Ué, já veio
I'm
nada.
not intruding, right?
Tá, interrompendo. Já interrompeu, né?
What is it?
Hu Tao saw that everyone's done eating and asked the staff to bring out the desserts.
Vamos pra sobremesa.
Emma got so anxious that you weren't back yet that she scarfed down her dessert without the usual slurping and munching.
Ela está comendo, então não tem problema. Problema, né?
And to be honest, I was kind of worried too.
Preocupada com o quê? Ué.
You looked a little restless just now, and I thought you weren't used to the food here and was planning to head back to Wangshu Inn for something Yanxiao made.
You're worrying too much.
Tchau, não sorte nenhuma. Não sorte nenhum vento. Lens. Que nome é esse aqui, rapaz? Olha o nome, pô.
Why would I? Anyway, let's head back.
Vamos voltar.
Please wait.
Esperar o quê?
There's another reason why I came looking for you. Here, take these. I brought them for you.
Almond tofu?
Tofu de amêndoas.
Since the Masterful Chefs competition, you could say that Yanxiao and I are not
Yanxiao.
only competitors, but good friends as well. I visit him at Wangshu Inn sometimes to discuss our cooking. I heard him say that the esteemed guest on the roof loves nothing more than a good plate of almond tofu, so I learned a thing or two about the dish from him. I'll be honest, before Hu Tao invited everyone, she secretly came looking for me, told me about the guests she planned to invite, and asked me for some suggestions on what she should order. So I made a few servings of almond tofu for you guys in advance. Take them as a token of gratitude for your support. When I told Guoba that I was making these for you, he started eagerly running around the kitchen and helping a lot too.
Obrigado, Shenmi. E o Koba é o Utsu, né? Eu acho.
Thank you for the trouble.
Nem sei quem é, velho. Nem me lembro.
I'll take them. Thank you. And Guoba too.
Koba é o bichinho dela, não é? O ursinho.
Oh, the almond tofu I made probably tastes and feels a little different from the type Yanxiao cooks. Please let me know if there's any improvements I should make.
Okay.
That's all. Alrighty, we should head back now. We can't keep Paimon
Não
waiting.
podemos deixar a Paimon sozinha lá. Vai comer tudo sozinha. Vambora. Escalando o quiosque. A porta, pelo menos, né?
You're finally done whispering secrets to each other? So much for promising Paimon you'll be back soon.
A gente voltou. Paimon tá falando. Vamos bem rápido. Rápido, né? Você só está bravo pois não tem noção de tempo.
How could you say that to Paimon? In that case, besides having no sense of time, Paimon will let you know what having no sense of fullness looks like. Your dessert is all Paimon's.
E pode
Sorry
comer
to keep
Paimon.
everyone waiting.
Ela ficou chateada.
No worries, we're all just chatting here. There's no serious business to take care of. Whether we're chatting outside or inside, it's all the same.
Tente ser mais como... Eu não sei como fala o nome dela. Fala, é Rutal ou Otal, né? Não sei como fala.
Paimon's too busy eating to talk to you.
But even though we're all well acquainted by now, I think this festive gathering deserves something ceremonious.
Oh? Is this some local custom?
Nope.
Nope.
This is
Direto.
something I made up so that good luck will be on our side. That's all. Spontaneity is the best choice to make here.
let's use this incense burner on the table. It's been lit for so long now that the incense is running out. I'll leave refilling and lighting the incense to the most distinguished guest among us
Ih,
all.
rapaz, olha aí. Todo mundo...
Lighting the incense will signify continuous growth and prosperity in all our endeavors in the new year.
Zongli que vai ligar.
Perfect symbolism, as expected of Hu Tao. And speaking of the most distinguished guest here today, I'm sure we all agree that it's Mr. Zhongli. I'm not very familiar with the details of his past deeds, but chatting with him has been a real eye-opener, even for a bard who has traveled all across the world. If knowledge were a form of power, one could even say that you're a wielder of
Ih,
unlimited
rapaz.
strength.
Não é
But when
possível
it
que os
comes to
arcontes não
having a
sabem
way
quem
with
são.
words, the notable bard is certainly one cut above the rest. I just happen to have a good memory. It is such an unexceptional skill, yet you made it sound like an unparalleled talent. I am truly impressed. Since we all get to nominate someone...
Ih, vai sobrar pra mim, né? A Fábio tá irritada com a gente.
I think it's only fair that we let the parlor director light the incense.
A diretora acenda o incenso.
That won't do. Don't flatter me just because I'm your boss. We are looking for the most distinguished guest here. As the host, I shouldn't be involved in this discussion at all. Now that we've enjoyed this table full of delicacies, how about we let our one and only chef here do the honors?
E vai sobrar pra mim isso aí, pô, já sei.
Is this really the way this works? I didn't cook any of these dishes. It's not a big deal. Just look at her. Xiangling, the disciple of an adeptus, the stove god's best companion, the winner
Todo
of the
mundo vai,
national
ó,
chef's
incentivando.
competition, the only heir of the famous One Mean restaurant, a good old friend of mine. There's no better choice. Why does Paimon feel like we're back at square one again? Please stop! You're making me embarrassed. If we're looking for a distinguished guest, surely the second son
E vai
of the
todo
famed
mundo empurrando
Commerce
o
Guild
outro até
counts.
chegar em mim, né?
It's one of the largest commerce guilds in Liyue Harbor.
Huh? Don't get me involved in this.
Oh, not a bad choice. With the Commerce Guild's young master lighting the incense, we're all sure to make a huge sum of mora in the new year.
Ó, o pai não
That's
gosta
not
de
how it
mora.
works. Making a fortune is indeed a fine wish, but it's of lesser importance than good health and happiness. Which means we should choose Chongyun, the skilled exorcist who keeps
E ele vai
everyone's
escolher
home
o,
safe from evil spirits.
o outro carinha lá, né, velho? O
Now
Xiao.
you're nominating me? I can't be the one when we have the conqueror of demons
É.
right here.
E o Xiao vai me escolher.
Adeptus Xiao has the most seniority among everyone here today. We should...
I refuse. I am most certainly not the most distinguished guest
Será
here.
que ele vai dizer que é o Zong? Ele vai dizer que
You
sou
should
eu,
all
pô.
be able to make the right judgment based on your observations.
Espere, não.
One person here is well acquainted with everyone else.
Vai sobrar pra mim. Sabia, velho. Olha aí todo mundo. É, sobrou pra mim.
Oh, that's right. Even though you're always mocking Paimon, you're still pretty popular with other people. No, wait. Paimon said she wouldn't talk to you
Mas
again.
não sou a única pessoa com boas conexões aqui.
Who else is there?
Você, é claro. Dê uma olhada no espelho.
Huh? Huh? Does that mean Paimon's the most distinguished guest?
E será que é a Paimon que vai atender?
Well, that was unexpected!
Ah, ficou feliz, né?
I agree. Paimon's just the one we need. Without a friend constantly by your side, a long journey would become dreadfully lonesome.
Seria.
But once you have someone there to brighten up the atmosphere, everything along the way will become lively and vibrant too.
Ah. The traveler has traversed many nations and left behind a great deal of fascinating stories. But without Paimon, they would have become quite monotonous.
Monótono.
Paimon plays an indispensable role in making your journey a happy and smooth one.
You guys, Paimon's not used to being
Zombo dela, né? Nem sempre.
Those were genuine compliments.
É claro,
right?
você é a melhor companheira de viagem de todos os tempos.
Thank you. You made Paimon wait for a long time, but Paimon's not mad anymore.
Não tá?
Don't take everything to heart, Paimon. Friends tease each other all the time.
That is indeed true.
That means Paimon is as important to the traveler as Guoba is to me.
Koba é
Looks
o,
like we've
é o
come
urso
to an
mesmo
agreement.
dela.
Any objections before we proceed?
I trust the traveler's judgment.
Then Paimon it is. And now, the world's most excellent traveler's greatest companion, guide, and friend, Paimon, will be refilling and lighting the incense for us.
Palmas, palmas. Clap.
Here you go. Take the match and don't
Não
burn
se
yourself.
queime, hein, Paimon.
But if things go really wrong, here's the 2-for-1 coupon.
Entre os risos e aplausos de todos, Paimon acende incenso de maneira desengonçada, né? Vocês todos têm uma conversa sincera e tranquila até anoitecer. Agora que todos se fizeram, né? Com a comida e chá deliciosa, é hora de se despedir. Não entendi, tô passando isso rápido. Interessante, né, velho? Mas acho que no outro festival a gente dialogou com ela de novo.
It's getting late. I won't take up any more of your time. You're all free to go as you please.
Comida sobre está bom, obrigado pela hospitalidade, diretora.
Yep, the tea was amazing too. You don't have to go all polite on me. Just remember to come when I invite you next time.
Claro.
Let's see. It's dark out, so I'm going to accompany Xiangling, Xingqiu, and Chongyun back home. As for the rest of the guests, I'll leave them to our consultant.
Tá.
No need. I'm headed towards the harbor to meet a friend on the ship. There's no need to trouble one such as Mr.
Ele vai
Sean.
encontrar o Bey, né?
I think you
Ela
know the
vai-
place I'm
ele vai
talking
comprar-
about. Come meet me anytime.
Irei.
It was great getting to know you all. Let's meet again when the spring breeze begins to blow.
Bye. Oh, we should write poetry together sometime.
E assim o Barrado se foi.
We'll catch you all later then.
E a Yato também.
Don't forget to return to the parlor later. There's something I need you to do.
Understood. See you later.
E a gente vai conversar com ele ainda. Tchau.
Well then,
Rex Lapis.
just Zhongli will do. I live as a mortal in Liu Harbor now. I am just one among many who begin work at sunrise and retire to rest at sundown. If we were to consider status and seniority as Zhongli, I should be respectfully referring to you as Adeptus Shao.
Heaven forbid.
Adepto social. Vamos dar uma incomodada agora.
Not you too.
I meant what I said. I heard that during the Lantern Rite Music Festival, you conferred with Streetward Rambler and Cloud Retainer. I take it as you've gained a
Muito
lot
mais
more knowledge
conhecimento.
about the past? The same truth will sound different coming from different people. As more bear witness to a story, feelings and interpretations expand in variety too. I once had a pleasant chat about the past and present with a Sumeru scholar named Soraya, and learned a
Oh,
few
yeah,
things
Soraya.
about her research topic. From the evidence she found and the conclusion she made, her area of research is already very close to the truth. But there are multiple sides to humans and gods alike. In the legends recorded by humans, some gods were depicted as arrogant and condescending, while others were kind and capable. But whether to me, Streetward Rambler, Cloud Retainer, or younger adepti such as Shao and Ganyu, those adepti and gods that may seem extraordinary to humans are something more akin to close companions. This was as true back then as it is right now. Just how Shao may seem unapproachable to most, but the Traveler has proved otherwise.
É nóis.
So there's no need to dwell too much on certain things.
Rex I mean, Zhongli. What you're saying is...
It looks like you understood what I meant.
Ele entendeu.
The director asked me to accompany you on your return, but I don't think you'll need my protection. I'll be taking a walk around and
Admira a
admiring the
paisagem,
night
tá
scenery.
bonita, hein?
After that, it'll be time for me to go back and meet up with the director. Goodbye for now.
Até.
Bye, Zhongli. Everyone's gone now.
Só ficou nós.
Paimon always feels a little empty inside when a lively celebration ends. But at least you always stay by Paimon's side.
Sempre, pai.
No. Paimon got it mixed up. Paimon, the best and most distinguished travel guide,
A honra é
will
minha.
always stay by your side, traveler.
Tenho receio que haverá muito a se pedir de você no futuro também. Eu buguei. Honrável pai, mano.
Good that you're aware of that. Shell, is there anything else you want to do? We could take you on a tour of Liyue Harbor.
Acho que ele vai embora
No
também.
need. I've stayed here for much longer than I had expected. The city lights are a fine sight. But it's time for me to leave.
Até logo,
The events
tchau.
of today occurred so abruptly. I appreciate your kindness.
O sentimento é mútuo. Você não precisa me agradecer todas as vezes.
Okay. I'll see you next time then.
Na próxima. E assim ele desapareceu. E assim a gente termina, né? Entre fechadas e rostos familiares. Terminamos os diálogos, né? Agora só tem as missões, velho. Continuamos nos próximos.